who serve and serve well, though their knowledge may be lacking, their boundless love is a blessing without peer. We know it's a task to prepare them for what needs to be done, but gladly do I embrace this duty, even if it doth necessitate that we part ways for a time. Alright. Cool. And we leveled up. And we got Enhanced Divine Veil. What? Barrier Effect. Prevents damage up to 10% of your maximum HP. Oh. Kinda like a small... The Blackest Night. What up, Ristola? Returning home. Knowing now the face of their earthly collaborators, there is much to discuss with Alphino and the others. Alright. Speak with Tancred at the Nether Gate. Where else the Nether Gate? What? All the way there? Huh. How do we get there? Yeah, let's try this one first. There's a returning home here. Maybe this is the platform that will take us back to the Tower of Babel. Let's see. Yeah. Exit to the Nether Gate. Alright. I thought we were gonna have to travel a long way to get back at the tower. Cool. How long are we on the moon? We have time to reflect on that. Okay, we're headed back towards Camp Broken Glass. I speak not only of the contingent, of course. The heads of state of every nation must know what we have learned. Though we may wish to stress the importance of discretion, lest the public be sent into a panic, not that anyone in a position of responsibility should need to be told as much, but it bears repeating. Alright, so we're still gonna keep the common folk in the dark. We're headed back towards Broken Glass. Hello. Might you tell us what's become of Garlemald in our absence? Okay, what happened here? We succeeded in subduing the tempered inside the tower. We took many alive, but combined with those who are already in our custody, the number requiring care has grown exponentially. Alright. Several others have agreed to grant them refuge for treatment. We have sufficient shelter to attend to those whose treatment has begun, and enough healers have volunteered to remain until their patients have recovered. Alright. It was a miracle he and those in his company were not harmed in the chaos. Not for Alphino and Alize's timely assistance, I dare say none of them would be with us today. Okay. Have the Alliance leaders come to any decisions regarding Garlemald? They intend to work with the Eastern Alliance to keep a close watch over the provinces. We received reports that each and every tower has okay. The process was apparently not quite as violent as that you experienced in Tavnir. Those who were trapped within them have been rescued and are receiving treatment. Alright. Several of our members have been granted leave to return to their homelands after the transfer of Centaur has been completed. Okay. So what about Garlemald? But there are yet those who call these lands home, right? The final days is upon us, so that's happening. And we need to evacuate on the moon, so... Chop chop! And we have Ardbert's music. But the Alliance leaders must be told. Would you be willing to contact them in our stead? Alright. We'll also release your fellow Scions from their present duties that they may return to Charlian. Alright. You'll be happy to hear that Mistress Kryle, though still on the mend... Ah, okay, so she's fine. So we're headed towards Charlian, and we're gonna ram the information that we got from the moon on the Charlian forum. Right. You said Xenos took his leave, and in all likelihood he has returned here to Garlemald. If they found him, they would not likely live to tell the tale. Yeah. I don't think he wants to destroy much anymore. He just wants to fight me. We're the only foe he considers worthy. Alright. The 10th Legion has made an official proclamation. His very title has become a source of shame among his former subjects, and its continued use serves only to hinder relations with foreign nations. Outcast and enemy of Garlemald. I don't think he cares, so... Now his own people turn against him. It seems he's not, but his bloodlust to keep him company. So... still the same. Alright, we're headed towards Charlian. Speak with Kryle in the Valdesian Annex. Yep. What up, Kryle? Hydaelyn called to me that day when you entered the Tower of Babel. Her pleas were faint but desperate, and I knew at once she required a vessel to carry out her will. Alright. I was all aches and frostbite, exhausted of ether. Oh. Alright. Though we prevented Zodiark from being unleashed upon the world, I'm curious to know what else took place there on the moon. Yep. Inside here, right? What up, Tataru? Destination? So we're here to wait. Wait for your comrades to arrive. Yeah, I'm pronouncing it as comrades now. Where's the twins? Oh, there's Alphina. Where's Alize? Oh, there. Nope. Alright. I did not notice Tataru. I think Tataru's in the meeting. I hope she is. How come she's not in the meeting? What the hell? Yep. And we are to escape via the moon. Yeah. What of the source and its reflections? Screwed. That's the question. If the celestial currents have grown stagnant, as was the case in the time of Amaroth, the solution would be to alter the flow of ether throughout the entirety of the star. Sacrificing half the star's population in the doing, but it should go without saying that such a sacrifice cannot be repeated. Yeah, what the hell caused the final days? Yeah. Final days were marked by the corruption of Amarothin's creation magics, but we have command no such power. Yeah, what? Primals? Having worked with the Loperids in secret all this time, there is surely more that they can tell us. What? So I guess maybe the forum is going public now. Now we'll see if they intend to evacuate the entire planet or just the people of Sharlayan.
Order! Order, I say! I thank you all for gathering here on such short notice. This day we must speak of grave affairs and their implications for the future of Sharlayan, nay, of this very star. Said affairs concern all citizens. So we have called for a public assembly.
Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go.
You may have heard rumors of the Talophoroi and the havoc these madmen wreak abroad. Under normal circumstances, we would pay little heed to petty disturbances outside our borders. The final days, however, are another matter altogether. For we dare not ignore these prophetic words of Eld. The Endbearers will come, ushering chaos and calamity. The final days descend and devour the very star.
I've never heard this prophecy.
Is it true? Will all that really happen?
They just publicly acknowledge...
Calm yourselves. The time has come to speak of the Forum's most sacred duties. But first...
What?
Give voice to the voiceless. Let bindings be unbound. By unanimous decree, I declare the enchantment broken.
Their non-disclosure enchantment. Okay, so it's unanimous. They're now free. Non-disclosure enchantment.
Master Leveilleur, if you would.
Very well.
Portionalt level Leveilleur.
"270 years ago, our forebears began an expedition in the Dravanian hinterlands, in search of a route to access the ethereal sea. This much is public knowledge. Their findings, however, would become the Forum's most closely guarded secret. What those researchers discovered in the hinterlands was not a passage unto the ethereal sea, but the very heart of our star, and Hydaelyn herself. She spoke to them of a calamity that would extinguish all life, and of a means by which we might be spared. The moon. 'Tis in truth a gargantuan vessel built to serve as sanctuary for her children and deliver them from this doom.
Man, you guys are lucky. What would have happened if we got defeated by Fandaniel?
Much like Nunkref's hope in ages past, it will bear the people of a world in the throes of death to a new home.
Needless to say, this will be no small undertaking. To facilitate the great work, the Forum has maintained close contact with the servants of Hydaelyn, who presently reside on the moon. Convinced that the foretold end was all but inevitable, we began amassing a wealth of knowledge, not merely for the betterment of our nation, but in preparation for the journey to come.
You reveal this to us now? By the gods, how long do we have?
Do you have an exact date?
While we cannot say with certainty, we believe the hour to be nigh. We received a transmission from the moon suggesting as much not long ago. Which is why we must in earnest begin preparations for the great exodus. For his impressive contributions and the leadership he demonstrated during our withdrawal from Dravania, we have elected Master Leveilleur to oversee this initiative.
Fellow scribes and scholars, my countrymen, we face a threat of unprecedented scale. We must challenge the trials before us with composure and conviction if we are to find salvation. The wisdom of Sharlayan has ever been a shining beacon in the darkness, and so it shall continue to be.
Okay.
It is our solemn charge to see our heritage preserved for future generations. For those who will come after, we will brave a new frontier.
Okay, so they're in
Administrative
agreement.
edicts will be relayed to all major institutions ere long. In the meantime, carry on with your duties. With that, I hereby call this assembly to a close.
Do you remember what Mother told us when we visited home? That it wasn't until after we were born that Father seemed to lose himself in his work. If that great work of his was the evacuation of this star, then...
Yes. It wasn't for his benefit.
Or you.
Would you mind waiting here a moment? I wish to speak with Father before we leave.
Keep it civil, eh?
I may look daggers at him, but I will neither speak nor draw them.
If it's all the same to you, I have a few choice words to share with Father as well.
So, come to call us cowards and bid us join your fruitless battle against the inevitable.
Nay, we do not object to the Forum's proposal. On the contrary, those who wish to flee have every right to do so. Urianger is cooperating with your associates on the moon to ensure that all is ready should evacuation be our only recourse.
Then whatever your business, I suggest you be brief.
Ask him about the other nations.
Though we cannot boast the boundless wisdom of Sharlayan, we have first-hand knowledge of foreign cultures and have conversed with no small number of peoples. These experiences have taught us fundamental truths that cannot be recorded in any tome, nor charted on any map. The beating heart of this planet is its people, many of whom would give anything, even their lives, to protect the lands they love. Many may choose to join you in the end. But what of those unwilling or unable, for whom escape will never be an option? What would you have them do? To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, Father. It is indolence. This is why we choose to fight.
We'll not ask for your understanding, Father. Only that you don't turn a blind eye to the good we have done. That we can still do.
Is it sunrise or is it the final days?
We're not children in need of protection. Hold fast to your principles and let the world burn if it please. But we believe there is still another way. And if there is, we will find it. You see if we don't.
Do as you will. Just stay out of our way.
Were he not so consumed with self-righteousness, he might tell you how proud he is of you both.
Bold words call for bold action. And there'll be no turning to your father should plans go awry.
As if I ever would. So long as there are those who wish to stay and fight for this star, we have to do what we can to help them.
And if we're to do that, we'll need to be well rested.
So we have a break?
And having triumphed over what we once thought to be the source of all evil, I can think of no one in greater need of at least a dozen winks.
Shall we then? To the Annex, to prepare for tomorrow.
Speak with Ojika Tsonka. All the way over there. A lot of people crafting here. Why though? Yeah, it was Yulmore. Yulmore was the crafting capital for a while. Now they just transferred here to Sharlayan. Okay. Valdesian Axe. Hello. I'm reminded of my narrow escape from the Isle of Val. The realization, the running, the mixture of relief and regret after why me, I asked myself, why me? We're here and we'll get through this together, and who knows, maybe my luck will run. Alright, retire to your chamber. Cool. And we have a cutscene, okay. Kind of like what happened in Norvrand. Alice? Does it matter? I'm not even sure if I'm correct. Maybe it's Ardbert. Oh, it is Alice. What up? So will it depend on who I chose there?
Craving a midnight snack, were you? I did consider bringing a few sweets, but decided this wasn't an appropriate occasion.
What? Sweets are always an appropriate occasion. What up?
I couldn't sleep. Had a few things on my mind. I know it's late, so I'll try not to talk your ear off. It's Xenos. I keep thinking back to Garlemald when he'd taken control of your body. An altogether terrifying experience, to say the least. And one that served as a harsh reminder.
Yeah, of the Alamigo dungeon.
No one, no matter how strong or quick or clever, is invincible. Not even you.
Yeah, but I pay subs, so I'm invincible.
And as much as it might seem at times that you are, one misstep, one mistake, and that's that. Which is why, even though I know you've heard it 1,000 times before, I'm going to tell you to take better care of yourself. Because you really, really should. Yeah,
because without me, Xenos is just gonna lay waste to everything. So... for now, I am the key that's holding Xenos' hands. So, yeah. Of course I'm careful.
It goes without saying that we're all committed to this fight. But that doesn't mean that we need to throw our lives away. You know how I feel about noble sacrifices.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was in the Coils of Bahamut. I haven't finished that, but I'm guessing she's not a fan of noble sacrifices?
Right, that's settled. We'll be keeping the acts of gratuitous bravado to a minimum. When I looked father in the eye and swore we'd find a way to avert this tragedy.
Yeah, he was shocked.
It wasn't a promise just for him. It was a promise for you, too.
But I'm the one that will avert this calamity. Me. So... I miss Ardbert. A short while earlier in the Alamigan Quarter. Okay. Oh, the Red Mage.
Thank the gods that tower is gone. The sight of it was enough to make me sick.
And yet it seems like everything's burning.
Thank the Ilsebar contingent, more like. Word is, they fought their way into Garlemald and toppled the bloody thing themselves. Not just the one, neither. All the towers have up and vanished.
Aye, I heard the same. Commander Aldin and his troops helped keep casualties to a minimum too.
Pippin, yep.
But is it true they brought back tempered Garlean soldiers?
As Commander Aldin tells it, they've a treatment for that now. But don't you worry. Cured or not, they've no plans to bring them into the city proper.
I see. Well, that's a relief then. I know we've brothers and sisters among the lot, but I can't say I'm eager to welcome them home.
Wanted to think about it for a while yet, but to be looked after in Alagana for the time being.
Who's this? Who's this? Eulus? Xenos? No, what? A tempered? What the hell is that? Meanwhile, in Ishgard. Oh, hey, what's going on in Ishgard? It's my favorite place. Okay, it's snowing, of course. I think that's the crafter dude. You know, with the dragon here in Ishgard. What's his name? I forgot.
Another day.
Erenville.
A commission of paramount importance. Well, what have we here?
Is this tempered? Drunk? Or what?
Hey, are you all right?
Whoa.
Was that? No. The shadows play tricks, nothing more.
The hell was that?
The towers are gone, and the Garlean threat is abated. And yet, why does it feel as though it's about to get much, much worse?
Because it will. So the moon's gone, what? What's going on? That's Thavnir, okay. So the fire starts at Thavnir? What the hell? Yeah. It's almost midnight. I want to sleep, but... Jesus Christ, what the hell is this? Skies aflame. Yeah, I'm curious. The others have assembled in main hall to discuss. Okay. So what the hell's going on at Razadhan? Hey, Virtra! Yes. Yes, I is. We received grim tidings from our contact in Razadhan. Vile beasts have appeared as if out of nowhere, claiming one victim after the next. What's more, they say the very sky burns above them. So it begins. Sadly, that is all the information we have at present. No doubt the people of Razadhan are busy fighting for their lives. And so we're there. Aww. Tataru's our spy master. Yeah, she's our spy master. Must prepare ourselves for what we'll okay. What are we gonna see in Razadhan? Journey to Thavnir. Okay.
And lo, vile beasts did rise.
Holy hell. Yep, print screen that.
Leaving naught in their wake but blood and ash.
And it begins. Void sand.
Sun scorches earth and boils seas. And our sins ascend unto the heavens.
Jesus Christ.
3 dooms to unmake all we were.
Well, as long as nobody.
The sky burns. The final days are truly upon us.
Yep, from the trailer. Well, the silver lining here is I think that there's no entity or object that can temper people, so silver linings.
My friends, I trust you have heard the news.
That's why we're here.
We have. What can you tell us of the situation, Your Excellency?
Last night, the isle was rocked by tremors, and the earth itself cried out.
There's the cry again.
Aloft, the heavens began to burn. From all about, unholy beasts, the likes of which we had never seen, came forth in fury and rage. No. To say they came forth would be inexact.
People are transforming?
The people of Radzat-Han themselves transformed into these baleful fiends.
Oh, hell no. Kinda like...
Though the phenomenon was observed throughout our lands, the first creature, the largest and most dreadful of the lot, wrought havoc upon us here in our fair city.
Kinda like Sin Eaters, except dark aligned.
Though they bear superficial resemblance to divinities of legend, they are ungodly abominations. The people decry them as blasphemies. The Large One's rampage has since taken it to the northern reaches of the island. I mean to dispatch our radiant host in an attempt to quell the threat.
And what of Vritra?
Vritra too makes for the north of his own accord, and yet he knows the blasphemy and its minions were but yesterday his beloved people. I pray his boundless compassion and mercy does not deter him from taking unenviable but necessary action.
Yeah, we're gonna protect Thavnir. We like Thavnir.
I ask that you allow us to aid you in quelling this threat.
You would risk your lives to help us yet again? I have no words to express my gratitude.
Hell, we like you guys, so that's fine.
Our regiments approach the north from several directions, with a number of units set to depart from the docks of Yedlibad. They will make landfall in an area of dense jungle, where one can expect to encounter dangers even beyond the fell beasts we hunt. I leave you to your preparation. You will find me at the docks when you are ready to depart.
Jeez, Christ, look at that. Damn. Yep, from the trailer.
We're as prepared as we'll ever be. Let's go.
Hell yeah. And what's wrong with you? Okay. Cool. Journey to Thavnir. What's this? Man, look at that. Jesus Christ. Holy hell. I think this is much worse than the ones that happened in the first. Huh. I think... Okay, so... What up? Yeah, I should be sleeping, but... I'm curious as hell. I thank you for lending us your aid in our battle against the blasphemy. Okay. I would have you board this boat and circle around to the north side of the island. North side, alright. A dense jungle called Vanaspati. It is a sacred wood, home to many temples and a number of villages. Virtua and the Radiant Host have gone there ahead of us. Alright. Oh, it's a dungeon. Vanaspati, now accessible. But we're gonna do this in the next episode. Of course, we're gonna use the trust. We're gonna be bringing, I don't know, I'm the tank, so... Ratia's a healer? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I'll have to end the video here. It's almost midnight. But yeah, the countdown has stopped. The end of days is already upon us. Holy hell, look at that. Still not sure what Xenos is part of the plan here, but we'll continue on and we'll see what's in store for Xenos and I, and how does the final days relate to whatever Xenos plans. That's the hope, at least. So yeah, we just cleared all the misunderstanding on the moon. The final days have started in Davnir. Oh yeah, and the forum has made public about the existence of the final days. So we have a lot to do in the next few episodes. Hopefully my subscription holds out. But for now, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, and if you wish to be updated on my uploads, hit subscribe and the notification bell. You can also follow me on social media, links will be in the description down below. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.